Hello, dear subscribers. Hope you all are doing great. A warm welcome to our YouTube channel. Here we upload amazing facts related to food, technology, psychology, horror, and many others. Enjoy the facts and share it with your friends and family. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep supporting. The Sun formed about 4.6 billion years ago when a giant molecular cloud of hydrogen and helium collapsed. Anyone in the US can sign up to get a free horse through the Wild Horse and Burro program provided they have the means to store and care for it. The Toluene Man is a naturally mummified corpse of a man who lived during the Iron Age. 2500 years ago, he was found in 1950 in Denmark. The oldest surviving photograph taken in 1826 or 1827 titled View from the Window at Lake Grass. An Ohio couple who share the same birthday gave birth to twins on that same day, creating a family where everyone shares a birthday. Fighting with your partner when you are both sleep deprived can seriously damage your health. Alien creature washes ashore in Australia turns out to be delicacy priced at 21,000 per kg. Hershey is the largest buyer of almonds in North America. Shopping cart inventor Sylvan Goldman initially hired decoy shoppers to use his invention in stores, helping customers see the cart's convenience as it did not catch on right away. 3.5 billion is the average number of snaps made per day in Snapchat. 8-year-old UK photographer Jamie spotted a rare pink grasshopper caused by a genetic mutation. MG Motor is the largest importer of Chinese-made cars into the United Kingdom. According to the EPA, most hoodie sweatshirts are not washed nearly enough, with a majority of them being laundered only 4 to 5 times a year. First Indian Airlines to operate more than 1,000 daily flights to 49 plus destinations in India and abroad. This statue of Neptune, god of water, lies about 40 feet off the shores of Gran Canaria. Most of the day it is fully visible, but when the tide comes in it looks like it's emerging from the depths of the sea. The largest online used vehicle website in India was launched by Mahindra Network Services in 1999. Statistically, a wall of hedges 6 feet high or higher is more effective than a wall or fence of the same height. Ancient Egyptian royalty used a form of dry shampoo made from powdered limestone and finely ground barley flour. Rare weather phenomenon called sprites. Sprites are lightning bolts that strike upwards above the cloud during a thunderstorm. More white-colored cars were sold in California in 2023 than any other vehicle color. NASA's Perseverance rover is carrying an adorable family portrait of all rovers that explored the red planet before it did. Air fryers are responsible for about 6,500 emergency room visits a year. Comparison of the root system of prairie grass versus agricultural. The removal of these root systems is what led to the dust bowl when drought arrived. NASA found a perfectly cut trillion-ton rectangular iceberg floating off the Larsen Sea ice shelf in 2018. The average annual budget for post-it notes for a large corporation is equal to the annual pay of an hourly employee at the same company. In the 5th century BCE, Sushruta, a renowned Indian surgeon, first identified diabetes by observing that diabetics' urine attracted ants due to its sweetness. He noted that the condition primarily affected wealthier individuals. When someone gets interrupted while telling a story, invite them to continue after the interruption is over with an as you were saying about or something similar. It can be uncomfortable for the person to start back up. Jaywalking will be legalized in New York City starting in February 2025, allowing pedestrians to cross streets outside of designated crosswalks without breaking the law or receiving fines for jaywalking. These mini dragons are earless monitor lizards endemic to Borneo, Indonesia. They are often dubbed the Holy Grail of herpetology because of their striking dragon like appearance and their extremely rarity. Trespassing is not much of a thing in Norway. The country has a law called Allemannsretten, meaning every man's right or the right to roam, that dates back to the ancient times and allows you to freely roam and camp on all uncultivated land. How did the first humans learn to speak? The first humans likely learned to speak through a combination of brain development, imitation, and social interaction. One major theory is that early humans learned to speak by imitating sounds they heard in their environment. As humans lived in groups, they needed efficient way to share important information such as where to find food and how to stay safe. The development of speech is closely linked to the evolution of the human brain. Certain parts of the brain, like Broca's area and Wernicke's area, are specifically responsible for speech production and understanding. The ability to speak gave early humans a huge advantage in terms of survival and social interaction. While we may never know how exactly it began, it's clear that the ability to speak gave our ancestors a powerful tool for survival. Early speech was likely very simple, made up of basic sounds like grunts, cries, or calls. Thanks for watching.